Everyone loves food. The flavors, the texture, the aroma, all can combine into one of life's true pleasures. But as with almost everything, there's a cost. I'm Mike Pearson, industry specialist in manufacturing, and I'm going to tell you what that cost is. Do you like sausages? A worker was likely trying to scrape meat stuck to the sides of this meat mixer. The paddles of the running mixer smashed his hand. Cost, one crushed hand. How about bread? A worker reached into the bowl of a dough mixer similar to this one to scrape the dough. The mixer cycled unexpectedly. Her hand got caught in the mixer's paddle. Cost, one fractured hand. Do you like fruit snacks? A worker tried to clear a jam in this fruit leather cutting machine with her hand. The machine, still on, sliced her finger. Cost, one amputated finger. In BC, over the last 5 years, there have been nearly 400 claims for hand injuries where safeguarding was either inadequate or missing in the food and beverage production sector. Looking at amputations alone, more than 40 workers had fingers cut off. Protect workers' hands by safeguarding. Examples of safeguarding include eliminating the hazard or installing barrier guards, flashing lights, and even warning signs. If it's not feasible to eliminate the hazard, then the next best approach is to engineer it out. A barrier guard is an example of an engineered safeguard. Meat mixers can be modified with a lid, preventing access to the moving paddles. The lid can have an interlocking switch so that when the lid is opened, the mixer turns off. This is a new mixer with a factory-installed interlocked guard. This is a one-of-a-kind custom-painted mixer. Many new mixers come with a guard along with interlocks. The interlocks automatically stop the mixer if the guard is moved or if the bowl is lowered. Guards can be added to older models. As well, train workers to use safe work procedures such as waiting for the shaft to stop rotating before lowering the bowl or moving the guard. If ingredients need to be added while the shaft is rotating, install a chute. In the case of the fruit leather cutter, guards were added and workers were reminded to clear jams with a plastic stick rather than their hands. It can be that momentary lapse of judgment or moment of inattention that can cost you your hands. You have the proper training and you know how to run the equipment safely, but you see something stuck. Just to keep things running, you stick your hand in to clear it. With proper safeguarding, that isn't even an option. A momentary lapse doesn't become a permanent injury. If you're an employer, perform a risk assessment on each piece of equipment in your workplace and determine what safeguards are needed. With almost everything, there's a cost. Use safeguarding and don't pay the price with your hands.